Alright, today I am doing my second attempt at making cold process soap. My boyfriend really wanted me to do a soap that was ocean scented, so I bought some blue and green and pearl micas to mix up together and an ocean fragrance to do. Again, this is my second time. My first time, I don't know if you remember, but it set up really bad and it didn't look great. So this time I think I've learned a little bit and I'm going to try again. I'm also going to attempt to pipe the top, so we'll see how that goes. I have no idea how piping works, but I've got some ideas from Soap Queen and a little bit of technique from Katie Carson of Royalty Soaps. So I'm going to give that a shot today. I'm going to attempt a drop swirl. This is the first time ever trying it. I've seen a lot of people do it, but I don't know if I can keep my soap liquidy enough to try it. So I'll see what happens. I'll make it work. Hopefully it just comes out to be soap at the end. Now let's see how I did. Welcome back. I'm making my second soap ever. Let me get my gloves on. I am using the same oil-based recipe with my apricot kernel oil, my olive oil, and my castor oil. But I have different colors and different fragrance this time. So I'm making an ocean soap this time. We'll see. I don't know. We'll see if it turns into soap again. Last time went pretty well. I'm pretty happy with that. Alright, so we'll see if that happens again. I'm just going to pour my lye water solution in here very gently so I don't create bubbles or splash. Alright. If you see any specks in this, it's because I went and got mica in the lye solution on accident, but shouldn't affect anything at the moment. Alright, I'm carefully going to blend this up just until it's emulsified. I'm actually going to use my immersion blender just for a second. I don't want to overdo it like I did last time. Alright, just about 30 seconds I think. That looks good. No sign of trace yet, but I do just want it to be just barely emulsified, which I think is good. Whoa. Stay there. Down, boy. Sit. Good. Alright, I'll scrape my sides here a little bit, make sure everything got in there. Okay, that looks good. Alright, so now I'm going to split it off into 3 batches because I'm going to do 3 colors this time. I'm going to do 3 even colors, hopefully. I'll try and pour it a little slower because last time I went a little crazy and I made a mess. Let's see. I can't tell if that's going well. Okay, nice. Here are my 3 equal parts of soap. My first color is titanium dioxide. I mixed it with oil. Last time I made soap, I did not remember to mix my micas with oil, and it took a while to get them blended in. This time I planned ahead and I went ahead and made my oil mica mixtures before I started my video so that I wouldn't panic at the last second, I guess. So my first one is titanium dioxide. My first one here is titanium dioxide from Brambleberry. Now I'm going to mix up my blue. It is Ultramarine Blue by Brambleberry. And it goes in my second one. Let's see if I can get that all in there. I need like a teeny tiny spatula for these teeny tiny measuring cups. And I've looked through the stores and I can't quite find anything yet. And I don't want to use anything disposable, which is why I have a couple of these chopsticks that I keep and I wash every time and I reuse them. I'm very, very keen on being low waste. The last color I'm mixing up is called Hydrated Chrome Green Oxide by Brambleberry. Not really sure what that means, if it's made from actual chrome or if that's just like a name of the color. Hydrated Chrome. I'll have to look into that, I guess. And that goes in here. I'm going to just try and mix each one by hand a little bit. I don't think titanium dioxide will get completely blended in by hand. I'm pretty sure you have to hit it with an immersion blender. We will see. That's a very pretty creamy white though that it's coming out to be. Mixing in my blue. Wow, that got dark. That's pretty. I hope it stays this dark. And finally, my green over here will get mixed in. Alright, we're going to speed this up a little bit with this immersion blender. I almost forgot to even put fragrance oil in these. Okay, here we go. About a third in each. And I am using this Ocean fragrance oil by Nature's Oil. And it smells oceany but very perfumey. It's got a very floral scent to it, which I kind of like, so I'm going with it. I am now going to attempt a drop swirl, so we'll see if this works. I always go so slow, don't I? Let's see. That's really thick. Oh, dang. I gotta move faster. It's okay. Now I'm going to do the blue. Whoa, this setup a lot. Go, 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 go! Oh gosh, I'm just throwing it everywhere. Okay, now my green. I'll go back to white. I'm getting most of it in there. I'm going to leave a little bit for the top. So my camera just stopped recording, so you guys didn't get to see, but I basically layered all those colors and then added what little bit left I had on top and did a little bit of a swirl just with like a chopstick. So this is what it looks like now. I don't really need to show you the top because I am going to try to mix up piping and put a little bit of like a cloud looking piping on the top. So I will show you that next. I am back to try to make piping soap for the first time ever in my life. I just put my gloves and my eye mask on because I like having eyes and hands a lot. So we're going to keep those things safe. I'm going to grab my lye water mixture and just let that slowly go into my oils that I've already mixed up. And I pre-mixed all this stuff and then I actually stuck it into my refrigerator to cool it down quite a bit because I've heard that helps slow down trace quite a bit. So hopefully that works. And I am going to remember to add my fragrance oil right away this time and not just figure it out at the last second. Okay. I don't know if you can tell, but my oils are a little bit green because I mixed them together with my stick blender that I hadn't cleaned since I had actually made the base of the soap. So it turned my oils green. I just hand blended my lye and oils and fragrance together by hand. I don't want it to set up really fast like I have had problems with in the past. Got 3 containers. I am going to split this off into 3 batches because I'm going to use the same 3 colors that I did for the base of the soap. Maybe not. I do see some separation and I just want to make sure everything is emulsified completely. I would really hate. So once again my camera shut off for no reason and I missed a bunch of stuff that I had done, but that's okay. We're just gonna keep right on going, and this is already starting to set up a little bit. I don't know if it's going to set up too much to work. Alright, I'll move some of this out of the way. I wonder if I can quickly stick blend these. Now to see if I can get it into the bag. Let me find out. Alright, I'm going to take this. I think I'll start with like 1/3 of my white and 1/3 of my green and blue. Oh gosh, I don't know if you guys can see what I'm doing. Move this out away from me. Alright, and then some white. I'm just going one at a time here because I want a little bit of a swirl effect. I use this parchment paper that I put my stick blender on. Give it a little test squeeze. Come on, get it out of there. Okay, that looks fun. Whoa, nope, not ready yet. It's just falling out. I let this set up just for another minute. I think it's still really runny, but I'm just gonna go ahead and go for it because I don't want it to set up so much that I can't pipe it at all. So I just have to be really gentle. Oh wow, that's coming out beautifully. Going down the middle first. Ooh, some blue is getting in there. Because I might do, if there's enough, I might do a second layer. Ooh, gotta slow down a little bit. Not what I was thinking, but cool. Oh. Oh, I stuck it in. Oh, I messed it up. Oh, no. Well. Oh, well. I just gotta keep going. It'll be alright. It's not gonna be perfect. That's for sure. And I only got a tiny bit left, so I guess that's gonna be it for me on the piping. Maybe one or two more. Okay. That'll have to do. I kind of like it. It didn't come out in like really well separated swirls. It just came out kind of blue-greenish, blobby, but they're more like clouds than I was kind of expecting them to be anyways. I like it. There's the close-up. Ooh yeah. Just a little bit of blue and greenish white, I think, but pretty awesome. Hey, I am back. About 18 hours later, I am ready to cut this soap. And so far, it looks pretty neat. I was really surprised. This part at the top was like really dark and like muddy yesterday, and it really lightened up. It's become a very, very pretty light blue color, so I'm happy with that. It's more cloudy than I was expecting it to be, and I'm gonna try and just take the end off here. Huh. This wire cutter is not working. Okay, well, that was a good try. Oh no, that's not gonna work either. Maybe if I did it this way. Oh god. Well, that is nice. That's pretty. I had to do a ridiculous way of cutting it because it's too tall. But I like that. Oh my. Nope. Oh no. That cut came out really jagged. I'm gonna have to clean that up when it's a little harder, I think. And maybe let's grab an actual knife. I'm back with a kitchen knife. I think I will turn it this way though, so I can see what I'm doing. Kind of. Let's start on this side. Oh, much better. Much, much better. Didn't make it in the hole. Oh no. Okay. That's nice. Hey. The other side, not so great, because I chopped it with that big metal piece that came with my cutter. It looks like some of that titanium dioxide is dragging through my soap, which isn't that big of a deal because most of this soap is going to just be for my boyfriend anyways. This is what he asked me to make for him with that ocean scent. And that ocean scent, I mean, it's really lovely, but I don't feel like it's oceany. It's like more of a clean linen smell with just a tiny floral fragrance to it as well. And I really like it. He likes it. I really like that. That blue and green and white, it just came out so perfectly separated. Oops. Some more white mica. And then, like, you can really see the swirls in the cloudy parts there. From the top, it just looks blue, but the inside of it, you get just a hint of swirls. I'll have to show a close-up. Look at that side by side. It's almost like mountains, green and blue. I don't know. Well, maybe a little snow on it. This soap has some bubbles on the outside edges. Like here, you can see a big one. I might go in later with just like a vegetable peeler and peel down the sides enough that I get rid of some of those bubbles. I'm gonna let this soap cure for 5 or 6 weeks. And then if anyone's interested, I will come back and I will show you what it looks like when it's fully cured. And I will even do a little demonstration and get one of the bars wet and see what the soap actually looks like. How much lather comes off of it and how clean it feels on my hands personally. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. My soap turned out soap again. That's amazing. The drop swirl didn't go very drop swirly at all. It kind of layered, which is fine, but I have figured out what I did wrong. So in my next soap making video, I will try to cool down my soaps enough so that they stay liquidy enough to drop swirl properly. And today, this is what I made. Alright, it doesn't have... To me, it doesn't smell oceany. It smells like fresh linens, maybe a little bit of Febreze. It's got like a floral undertone, but I really love it. Like, even though it didn't swirl, those layers are just beautiful. And the piping on top, like, I don't know if you can really see it on the camera, but it did kind of come up with a little bit of swirl. You can kind of make out blues, greens, and that pearlish white that came with the titanium dioxide. So I love it, and my boyfriend likes it. He's okay with it. He kind of misses the fact that I didn't get the drop swirl in there, but I'm going to try again. I'll be making another video, so if you can subscribe to my channel, that'd be super. I am officially Saber Soaps now. That is going to be the name of my soap company. If you want to see in 6 weeks what this turns out like after it's cured, and you want to see me dip it in some hot water and lather it up to see what it looks like and how it feels, in my opinion, on my skin after I wash myself with it, I'll let you know. Just give me a comment, give me a like, if you can, if you got time, that'd be great. Anyways, I will see you guys next time. Thank you so much for watching. Have an awesome day. Oh, the Baleo fiend. She's here to attack.